Rosie, you're an extremely brave woman, kind and considerate, very generous. When Sandra and myself always came up to Bristol, you always had your home ready for us. And you didn't want us to stay anywhere else. You just had to stay there. We've had some communications, texts, letters, and every time we received it, it came at a really lovely time, and it had the maximum impact. Thank you for looking after Andrew and taking him off our hands. Now, every Friday, Rosie goes to, let's get this right, the yard. Where's those people in Essex? The yard is not a public house. Rosie's passion is for horses. She loves horses and she goes there. So what I'm going to say to you, Rosie, if you ever come our way, you come to my yard at any time. I'm now going to talk to Ian and Karen, and it's going to be roughly the same thing. Nuala, again, when we arrive in Bristol, Nuala kindly drives us to Ian and Karen's, and we got on well on the first date. And we had bottles of wine and we had some fun. On each different occasion, the alcohol level, what we consumed, went up. And at one time, Ian, he felt comfortable to reveal that he was a supporter of Wolverhampton Wanderers.
It's got to come out sometime.
Karen did see that my face had dropped and said, have another glass of wine. But when we left, that last time, we were discussing something, and Karen put her arms around us and said, remember now, you're family. So, again, I'll say to you, if you're passing by our way, I'd like to put family up. This might not be easy. I'm going to turn my attention to Andrew and Nuala. In all the years when Andrew was young and growing up, it was never an occasion for me to raise my voice at Andrew. I left that to his mother. On one particular occasion, I think he was only 2 years old, and the milkman had come and he rang the bell, and Sandra paid the bill, and she left the change on the floor. And she picked up the bottles, and she noticed there's a couple of change gone missing. And what happened, he picked up a penny, and he swallowed it. And he thought it was one of those chocolate drops. So, and then he started to go a bit funny. And luckily I was at home, and we rushed him to hospital. And he was going semi-unconscious, coming into conscious. And I did what any father would do. I drove straight to where the ambulance bay, left my car running, and charged in with him. And they x-rayed him, and they found this penny was somewhere around there. And they stabilised him and told him, you have to be observation for you. And they waited. And they told us if it went in a different direction, they would have to operate straight away. He was lucky. So now they told us, after a couple of hours, you better go home, or we'll have to monitor it. I think and monitor it, you know what I mean. But I think it took about 10 days for the penny to drop. The reason why I tell this story is that Andrew, he's not a hoarder. He never likes to throw things away. And he keeps things that that's meaningful to him. You know, it might be something You know what I mean? It's not no monetary value. There's pennies, but other things. And I'm like that, you know, because I've kept the penny. And they're all going to do. I didn't wash it. So it comes to you two. It's very clear to see the amount of love that you have for each other. You can see your friends and your family feel the same way about you. Right? And this was recently a place I went to. And the love, it says faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of all this is love. So all the best for the future.